welcome back. I hope everybody is home safe and healthy and remaining so. And for those of you who have to leave, please stay safe, and thank you for making it possible for the rest of us to stay home and stay safe. Please like and subscribe on my YouTube channel and pass it on to anybody else who might be stir crazy and looking for something to do at home and a way to work out, stay fit, and possibly learn something new. If you're here just for a cardio workout, you might want to just do the beginning of the class and the end of the class. Feel free to play along. Don't do anything silly. Stay safe. Make sure you know how much room you've got around you and you've got room to do what you're doing, and don't do anything that's not clear and easy for you to do. Today is Sunday and we're ready to get started with class. Let's go. Walk so. So yame. Onegaishimasu. Position, make sure you have room. Hands on your belt or hips. Head to the right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. And da ich, ni, san, shi, go. Back, down, back, down, back, down, back, down, back, down. Look right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Tilt right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Anywhere you need it. Shoulders forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Reverse. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Alternating. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Reverse. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. Hands up, elbows back, ich, ni, san, forward, ich, ni, san, forward, ich, ni, san, forward, reverse, ich, ni, san, back, ich, ni, san, back, ich, ni, san, back. Left hammy, left hand on your belt, right hand forward, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, reverse, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, and dai, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, reverse, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, and dai, left foot forward, right hand in, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ich, ni, san, shi, go, shake it in, shake it out, side to side, punch, and die, ich, ni, san, shi, go, reverse, ich, ni, san, shi, go, shake it in, shake it out, double punch. Okay, so both arms in, and in, ich, ni, san, shi, go, out, ich, ni, san, shi, go, shake them both in, out, side to side, double punch, hips to the right, ich, ni, san, shi, go, reverse, ich, ni, san, shi, go, stretch back, all the way down, hands on the mat, back, hands overhead, down, chest to your right knee, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, dai, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju, into center, ready for torso rotations to the right, ich, ni, san, shi, go, dai, ich, ni, san, shi, go, into standing split. Elbows to the mat. Rocking, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Back on your heels. Pivot to your left. Thigh. 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 Up into Shikadach. Breathe in, out, in, out. Drop your right shoulder. Thigh, and thigh, and thigh. Turn, straighten your right leg for a side kick. And thigh, and thigh, and thigh. Toes up. And thigh. And thigh. And thigh. All the way down. Thigh. Thigh, thigh, drop your right knee, hurdler stretch, forward, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, twist, forward, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Twist. Thigh. Forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Twist. Forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Twist. And bring it back in. Inside. Forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Twist. Forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Twist. Thigh. Forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Twist. Forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Twist. And bring them both in. Bouncing. Pushing down. Chest to feet. Or whatever you got. right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Center. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. To the right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Center. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. And twist right. Left. Push forward a little bit more. Wiggle those hips by keeping them on the mat. Over the right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. And die left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Center. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. And twist. And left. Bring your feet together. Pick them up. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Reach a little deeper, chest to knees. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Sit up, twist, and twist. And ready for back fall. Of course, don't do a back fall if you don't have the space and the surface to do it on and you don't know what you're doing. Otherwise, just be ready in position for jackknives. Hey. Jackknives. And hajime. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Hands on their butt. Scissors. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Leg raises. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Knees to chest. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Flutter kick. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Raise them up straight, feet on your belly. Slowly down. Stretch. Loosen yourself up. Bring your right knee into your chest. Hook it behind your knee. Twist, put it down. And thigh. Left knee in. Hook behind the knee. Put it down. Both knees in, rocking. Stretch. Heels in, bridge. Wobble it around if you can. Get that neck strong from all different angles. Hands by your shoulders, push all the way up. And down. Stays up. into Kiza. Again, if you can do the face fall, do the face fall safely. Otherwise, we're going to go down to position for push-ups. Hey! Push-up position. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down and hold it. And relax. Up. And down. And down. And down. Turn around, up to your knee. And fix yourself up. Whatever you need to do. And left hammy. Go to gash. And down. And down. EQ. And down. And down. EQ. Down. And down. Thank you. And down. Dai, Shihonagi. Dai. Dai, finger wrist stretch. Dai. And shake it loose. Okay, get your space for Taisabaki. Left hammy. Hitch. Knee. Sun. Sheet. Go. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. Dai. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Gu. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. And die. Hitch step pivot, slow count, hitch. Eight. Seven. Shi. Gu. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. And die. Hitch. Ni. San. Shi. Gu. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. And die. Hitch step pivot fast count. Hitch. Ni. San. Shi. Gu. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. And die. Hitch. Ni. San. Shi. Gu. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. Yeah, mate. And ready for some fittings. So fitting in for close the window. Left foot forward. Hitch. Ni. San. Shi. Gu. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. And die. Hitch. Ni. San. Shi. Gu. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. And die. Stepping into center. Protect your head with your left. Kazushi with your right on the shoulder. Hitch. Ni. San. Shi. Gu. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. And die. Hitch. Ni. San. Shi. Gu. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. Ju. And die. And for our Taisabaki 10, just the first half. So again, we're going to come in, we're going to rotate out, or come in, rotate out, and step back, but not all the way into the full Taisabaki. So we got this angle here, and rotate a little bit further. And then the next thing would be to step back big and throw the kotegashi. But I'm just assuming nobody has space for that. So we're going to do just the first half. I think Keith just joined us. Hey Keith. We're doing Taisabaki 10 fit in, the first half. So let's just go over that one more time. Back foot comes forward, hand comes down, and as we pivot, this hand comes around, and we stop pivoting at about 45, and then we continue our hips around a little bit, and then eventually we'll step back, but we're not going to do that part. So from this angle, and coming with me, step in, drop the hand, pivot, turn, step back, turn a little bit more, and back. Step in, drop the hand, step further to pivot, turning all the time, stop here, lean forward on your knee and pivot just a little bit more. So that last pivot is after this foot is planted and you've gotten this far, and then the second part is you're going to use your knee coming in to help you turn that extra little bit. That's what gets your uke chasing around the corner for you to fit in for your big finale. Okay, step in, drop pivot, step back, pivot a little bit more. Back, step in, drop pivot, pivot some more, step back. Step in, drop pivot, pivot some more, step back. Step in, drop pivot, pivot some more, step back. Step in, drop pivot, pivot some more, step back. Step in, drop hands, pivot, pivot some more, and back. Step in, drop hands, pivot, pivot some more, back. Step in, drop hand, pivot, pivot some more, and back. One more on this side. Step in, drop hands, pivot, pivot some more, and back. Okay, switching to the other side. So same thing, let's go through it nice and slowly for the first couple so you get used to doing it on this side. So we're going to step in, drop the hand, step back. We're basically almost like a cross step to do that turn. Pivot some more, and back. So again, we step in, drop the hand, pivot, pivot a little more using that front knee, and back. The right hand isn't doing anything, you just keep it in guard. Step in, drop hand, pivot, pivot some more, and back. Step in, drop hand, pivot, pivot some more, back. Step in, drop hand, pivot, pivot some more, back. Step in, drop hand, pivot, pivot some more, back. Step in, drop hand, pivot, pivot some more, and back. One more. Step in, drop hand, pivot, pivot some more, and back. So one of the reasons that I'm breaking it down in that fashion, what's very common in this is that people will step in and they'll pivot, and then they'll try and turn their uke and their hand will be out here to their side, right? So hand out of center, not very strong. And trying to turn it like that, you can kotegashi yourself, and you've got just general weakness. So by coming in this way, and we drop our hand in front of us, and use our pivot to bring it around, that way my hand is staying in front of my center the entire time. So it's a good habit to pick up. If you're going to pick up a habit, pick up a good one. What we're going to do is we're going to come in toe to toe, pivot, bring our ankles together. So in case you can't see that with the boots, basically what I'm doing is coming, crossing over the center line, toe to toe, and then pivoting like so. So we're going to start just doing that because I think that's one of the things that people have the biggest issues with. Eventually what we want to be able to do is cross over, toe to toe, lower ourselves, and then do our ippon. So just coming in toe to toe and squatting down is a good exercise. Now, I know you can't necessarily do that, so I'm not going to ask you to do that at first. So, at first we're just going to come in, doop, doop, like that, and back out. So, 1, 2, and back. So try not to make it 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. One of the reasons that we can get that leg all the way across and joined up is that it's coming in on the beat. So both our heels basically land at the same time. And there's almost no weight on my heels. Everything's kind of digging those balls of feet into the ground. So it's easy to pivot. So we're going to just do that. Do what you can. And so left foot forward, stepping in with the right. Itch. And back. Knee. And back. San. And back. Shi, and back, Ko, and back, Ruk, and back, Sich, and back, Hach, and back, Ku, and back, Ju, and back, and untie, Itch, and back, Knee, and back, San, and back, Shi, and back, Go, and back, Ruk, and back, Sich, and back, Hach, and back, Ku, and back, Ju, and back. Okay, so now we know how to put our heels together. We're going to try and combine that. And because I know it's hard for people to squat down and maintain their balance, I'm not going to ask you to do that, but I would suggest that if you have a wall that you can use at home at some point, step in, pivot, slide down your wall, using the wall as a support. And that way you can get used to keeping your back straight, not sticking your butt out when you're trying to lower your body. Eventually, you won't need that wall. You know where that wall is, and you can practice like so. So what we're going to do in terms of repping this is we're coming between the feet. So let me just make sure that's clear too. There's the feet, stepping in toe to toe. As I pivot, my heel is coming inside their foot. So now I'm all the way inside, I'm ankle deep with their ankles, and I'm all the way over by one leg. The idea is that I'm blocking this knee with my body, and they have to go over. So imagine that's what your position is, and we're going to do the full turn. So you're going to go 1, 2, squat, bend, twist at the same time. So rather than doing that into your face, I'm going to do it sideways. And we go itch, knee, san, shi, gu, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. So if you remember from yesterday, if you were in yesterday's class, I pointed out that I like to grab my driving arm with my pulling arm. So that means I can drive with this arm and pull with this arm, and by connecting them together it helps me keep that relationship tied together, and it actually helps with a little bit with balance too. So you're driving the clip with this arm, clip, and we're driving it up and over, trying to maintain distance from our body. This one we're pulling the front arm, maintain that same distance. So by holding them together, we can make that perfect momentum and circle. Okay, other side. Let's do it from here. So step in, pivot, and down. And again. Okay, with the count. Hitch, knee, san, chi, gu, ruk, sich, hatch, ku, ju. You'll also notice that when I'm repping it, I'm coming in with so much momentum that when I finish, I'm kind of jumping out. And that's deliberate, because what I want to do is I want to maintain that that's the direction I would go were I to fall. That's the direction uke is going and that they're falling in. So you want to have all that commitment to going there. Following on from our sweeps that we were doing for the last few days and reps of those, we're going to do what's not a sweep but has in common a lot with the Osotogari sweep that we were doing. So what we're doing is Harai Gosh, and Harai Gosh, as you know, is one of my favorites. And obviously we don't have an uke, but the idea is that imagine that you're holding in judo style. So you've got the elbow on one side, you've got the judo-gi collar on the other hand, and we're going to be coming in. So again, we're cross-stepping just like we did for stepping into center, but then we're going to cross-step in like so, and as we come around, that's when we apply the throw. So this is a throw. We're throwing them over the thigh, so it looks like the sweep. It's very identical to the Osoto, right? Because we're doing that. But the position of the person is that they're actually getting caught here rather than down by their calf muscles. So we're not sweeping the legs out from under them. What we're doing is we're tipping their hips onto our leg here and then tipping them over. We don't have to worry too much about that. What you might want to do with your hands is just keep them in guard, like so. Or if you want to plan you're doing the move, think of like driving a big truck that has a very large circumference or diameter steering wheel, but that's a little bit tipped up. It's not like down like this, but like this. So you're going to be driving like that. And what happens is, as you drive that bus, you're stepping in, you start to turn the bus, you cross step in, you turn the bus some more, and then you apply the lock, or apply the throw, I should say. So let me do it from this angle here. So I'm driving the bus, my hands are at like 2 o'clock and 9 o'clock. I cross step in, I'm turning the bus, I cross step, I pivot, and I throw. Hard to do slowly. So again, step into center, cross step, pivot, apply. And for the clarity of where we are with this, here again is Uke's feet. And just like with the ippon, we're stepping across the center. And we're going to pivot as well. But the pivot is a little different because we come across into the center and then we cross step to get even deeper. So I don't want to just go here, I'm trying to get underneath him, so that when I pivot, now I'm able to block his whole leg, not just his calf or ankle, but the whole leg, and I bring him around, and he flips over. I'm right below his center of gravity. I'm pulling the center of gravity over the barrier, which is my leg, and I'm lifting the back part of him with the leg. So, let's rep that a few times. Nice and slow. Get ready to drive the bus. 2 o'clock and 9 o'clock. Step into center. Cross step deep. Pivot, drive that bus all the way around. Sweep. And you can touch the ground like so. Balance and come back up. Remember, you're driving your uke's shoulder right there. So that's, you know, that's not just a thing for balance, but that's actually where you want to throw your uke. And again, step in, cross step deep, turn, driving the bus, sweep, and back, cross into the center, cross the center, cross step deep, pivot, throw. So I should say throw, not sweep, because as I said, it's not a sweep. You're basically providing a barrier over which you're throwing uke. And one of the advantages of this, especially for tall people like me, is that sometimes it's hard to get in for an ogosh or something to get that hip underneath the person's center of gravity. So instead of having to drop so low in order to get my hip below them, I can provide an alternative place to throw them over, which is lower down than my hip. So by bringing this in as the barrier, then they only have to go over this height and not this height. So I can tip them on that and then bring them up to my hip height as they go. Alright, let's rep the other side. Left foot cross the center, right foot cross steps deep, pivot, throw. Again, left foot cross the center, right foot cross steps deep, pivot, throw. And do it again. Left foot cross the center, right foot deep step, deep cross step, pivot, throw. One more time on that side. Left foot cross the center, right foot deep cross step, pivot, throw. Now, that's great if your uke is willing to wait for your 3-step process, but obviously that's not what happens. We get uke. Let's go all the way over here. So the idea with uke in this respect is that if I'm coming in to throw with my left, right, I'll have what was his collar and his arm here. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling them as I cross step in. So I cross step with my left coming in, and I'm pulling and starting to turn or drive the bus, right? So the idea is that this arm is coming forward from the elbow, and his shoulder is going back, getting driven through him like so. So he's getting into this twisted position, which is the perfect prone position for the throw. So I'm cross-stepping in, and I'm getting all that big kazushi on him. If I wasn't doing it judo style, I would come in and come up around the back like this, and tip him like that. So it's going to start scraping across the back, coming up, and turning it over. So that's what gives you the ability to use your leg as a barrier to throw somebody over. They're not just going to go because you're going, hey, look, hey, get over, right? So we have to come in deep and get all that kazushi going. Then when we're cross-stepping in, he's almost going anyway. Then we provide the barrier and throw. So when I do this, you'll often, instead of see me cross step in, you'll basically see me hop in. It's sort of like a foot exchange. I'll just go boom, like that. So it's a jump, like so. So that's something obviously takes a while to practice, and if you don't have space at home, turning and spinning isn't great. But you can do that holding on to something. Cross step in and back. Cross step in and back. Cross step in and back. So it's a little safer. You've got something to hold on to. But eventually, bam, it would come in on a cross step like so. And so think of Taisabaki 1 and 2, which is aimed for guiding an arm. So we come in, we take them and we guide them into a lock position or whatever we want to guide them into. But this is a little higher. This is going to the shoulder. So again, let me bring the K over. So we're coming to the outside of the punching arm and coming to the shoulder. So the advantage of our not just hitch stepping in and going like that, which we do, and we can do it with, well, we do it this way with boom boom sweep, right? So we do the opposite hand. But if we want to come this hand in, we can do this slight cross-stepping action, which means that we can not only rotate the shoulder, obviously Uke's shoulders don't rotate because he's hung by his shoulders, but if we're cross-stepped, we can do that scissor lift thing that we were doing last week, and then we can apply our body drop onto the shoulder. Now if you're dealing with somebody who's taller than you, tipping their shoulder towards you gives you a big advantage, and they're off balance. Their off balance is here to the 45, right? If you tip them towards you, you might be gaining the first 20 degrees of that 45 because now they're over here, and then you only have another 25 to go to push them down. So bring them towards you. So the point is we're coming in like so, and we're applying pressure both back and down, and then we could step behind and take them down. So the Uke is going to be prone like this because you pull your shoulder towards you and back, and then you just step behind and throw. So that's why we're doing this, or what its purpose is. We're just doing it in the abstract, of course. So the footwork we're going to be practicing is cross-stepping in. So it's similar to cross-stepping back, except for when we cross-step in, we're turning our feet, right? We're turning our feet so that when the foot that's coming catches up, that we have this knee to calf connection if we squat. And it allows us to bend almost like a ballet movement. So if you're cross-stepping in, your hip is lined up with the parallel of that foot, and then you can apply the pressure, and then we would step across and throw down. So we're going to go through that sequence of movements. So nice and slowly, left foot forward, just have your hands up in a loose guard, cross-stepping in, right hand comes to where the shoulder would be, pretend you're rotating that shoulder, and then step behind the person, and then step back to where you're going to throw the person. Okay, so notice that I went from one diagonal position to the other. So I'm right here diagonal on my mat. As I step across, I'm stepping pretty much along that diagonal, a little bit offset, because that's where his shoulder is actually on the diagonal. And then I step across the diagonal and back, and now I'm back on the diagonal again. So, looks a little bit like Taisabaki, right? Except for we're breaking down that middle part, and we're coming across here and then back. So the coming across is stepping across behind Uke's feet. Let me just show that quickly just to be clear, and then we'll start repping it out. So here's Uke's feet. And as I cross step in, I'm like so, over his shoulder, and then I come across here behind him, and then straight back. Remember, his off balance is here, so I want him to land at my feet. Right foot steps in, shoulder, left foot goes across, pivot, back. Left tummy, right foot in, shoulder connection, step across, step back. So I'm speeding it up ever so slightly each time. Right foot in, shoulder connection, left foot across, step back. Back. Right foot in, shoulder connection, left foot across, step back. Right foot in, shoulder connection, step across, right foot back. Notice where my hands are going for the right foot back. They're going straight to the mat. Step in, step across, step back. In, step in, step across, step back. We step in, we roll the shoulder, we come across, take the second shoulder, and we throw the shoulders down through our center. Again, right foot forward, left foot steps in. Got this nice seesaw or scissor going on with our knee joints. Rolling that shoulder, pulling it slightly towards us. We step across, grabbing the other shoulder, pivot, step back, dump those shoulders. And back. Step in, cross over, pivot, back. Back. Step in, cross over, pivot back. Again. Step in, cross over, back. Again, step in, cross over, and back. And one more time. Step in, cross over, back, and jamming. So again, breaking it down severely, first because we don't have anybody to actually practice on, so we might as well practice the moves and the intricacies of it. But this is something that would happen rather quickly in real time. Now the first part might actually have a slight pause to it. You might actually stop there to make sure you've got your kazushi, right? You want to make sure that Uke is starting to wobble, right? So you come in and then throw. So this can be done as quickly as this, where you're stepping in, crossing over, dropping back, and you can even make it totally crazy by just dropping in. So instead of the cross step, using a slight jump, as you land with this foot, you land on the shoulder. So instead of cross step, rotate the shoulder, you literally jump onto the shoulder. By jumping onto the shoulder, it gives you down, and this can whip around and spin you in. So you'll actually see, I do it, Sensei Steve does it. You'll see it just like that. Okay, here we go. Guess what? Jumping jacks. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, chu, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, chu, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. You know, my father was complaining that I am speaking in Japanese, and I'm like, I'm just counting, doesn't matter what the words are. And he's like, well, you should speak in Irish. And I'm like, oh, that's a big demographic right there of my followers. So, here we go, let's do another set of twists in Irish. A hain, a do, a tree, a cahar, a cuig, shay, shucht, ucht, nay, de. There we go. Fingers to toes. Ich, me, san, she, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, a hain, a do, a tree, a cahar, a cuig, a shay, a shucht, a ucht, nay, de. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, hula hoops. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Antai, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Stretch back. Forward. Just your right knee. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Slowly up. Hands behind your head. Knees together. Touch your knees. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Step out. Tilt to your right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Twist right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. And then shake loose. Okay, ready for knees to chest. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Alright. We're going to throw in a couple of kick reps. So imagine yourself that you need to get in. Uke is right here. So we need to cover some distance and do a snap kick and we move in. Then we can do those elbows in the Atemi kata. So we're going to just practice doing our snap kick. Looks like this. Chamber, out, chamber, step in. Slide back, chamber, out, chamber, step in. Push back. So the push back should be part of it. Should be able to move in, should be able to move out. The idea for the moving in is you snap kick and you move in and hit. So that's how we're using our snap kick to gain some ground. So right foot forward, up, out, back, forward, slide back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Ich, ni, san, shi, go. 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 Now let's do it as a 2 count, just out and back. So like 1 and back, 1 and back. So kick, land, come back, all as 1 count. So ich and back, ni and back, san and back, shi and back, go and back, ruk and back, sich and back, hech and back, ku and back, ju and back. Die. So we're kicking the front foot, and we're kicking the front foot because A, we don't need as much momentum on it as a full coming from the rear, stretching out my getty. This is just a front foot snap kick, and what that does is it knocks them and gives you time to get in, and it doesn't push them away. That way when you step in, you don't need to step in as deeply. Left foot front snap kick, chamber, out, chamber, step in, push back, chamber, kick, chamber, step in, step back, chamber, kick, chamber, step in, step back, chamber, kick, chamber, step in, step back. Notice we're launching from this dropping of the foot to get our step in. We're not putting our foot down. Again, up, out, back, in, and back. 2 more like that. Up, out, back, in, and back. Up, out, back, in, and back. So let's do it as a 1 count. Ready, ich, and back, ni, and back, san, and back, shi, and back, go, and back, ruk, and back, sich, and back, hech, and back, ku, and back, ju, and back. Yeah, me. Okay, it's a side kick, but it's a side kick you might not be used to doing. I do it all the time, so whenever you've sparred with me, you're going like, oh man, they keep doing that to me. It's where I'm side on to you, so you're over here, and I'll cross step, or not quite cross step, but ankle to ankle step, and then throw the side kick from there. So what it means is that for that same purpose as the snap kick we just did, you can do it from a relatively short distance because it's your front foot, and what you're doing is you're bringing your back foot over so it's underneath you, so when you pivot down you're not tipping back because your back foot's behind you. So you come in and then kick. So what it means is you can kind of operate your side kick as a snap kick. And you can use that to get in. And often people aren't expecting a side kick as an opening kick, because usually it's not. Usually it's something you see coming. So we're going to just practice that. It's fairly simple. Obviously, if you can't hold your foot up for very long, don't. You don't want to overstress your muscles, and you have to get used to it. So be in fighting stance, so slightly bigger stance. Hands are up. We're going to pivot our foot like so. Bring the other one over. And then when we kick, the bottom foot pivots all the way to heel facing the direction of uke. So we're in fighting stance. We pivot, bring together, pivot the standing foot. Again, come together, and back down. So for the kicking foot, again, we're coming to chamber and out. And in fact, because if we've got a nice fold this way, right, you can actually withdraw even a little bit into your body. So you can kind of throw from there. So your chamber can actually be an exaggerated chamber that's over here. And that can give you extra hip turn that you don't have to start with because you're starting with that hip forward. So by coming in, I can hip turn a little bit and then release it. And the hands, you can either keep the hands up in guard the entire time, which is always a good idea, I like to do it, or you can also throw the down block along with the kicking hand. The most common thing people do with their hands is steady with this hand. Use this hand to try and counterbalance. And while that might be useful at the start, it's a bad habit, because then every time you go to toe kick, you drop your guard. So, stop the talking, do the rapping. Simple as this. What we're going to do is we're going to start, come in, kick, back, back out. Start, come in, kick, back, back out. Come in, side step, kick, back, and back. Come in, kick, and back. Alright, so let's do it as a slight breakdown like that. Just continue as so. Go in, kick, back. 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 And now we're going to do it as though we were actually doing fighting. So what you want to do is you want to almost do a foot exchange. And that allows it to come quickly and not be, hey, look what I'm about to do. I'm kind of leaning into this and I'm doing da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. No, if you do a popping foot exchange, you can whip that out really quickly. So do it only safely. So again, if you need to hold on to something, if you need to hold on to your broom, good way to practice, right? You can just get the broom and you can use it to steady what would be your guard hand. So whatever works for you. Let's do 10 of those, and then we'll switch sides. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rock, sich, hach, ku, ju. Okay, other side. So here we go slowly. We're going to bring our ankle out like so. So we're pivoting ankle out, heel to heel, kick, back to chamber, back down, back to fighting stance. Slide over, heel to heel, kick, chamber, down, back. In, kick, back, and back. In, kick, back, come 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 back. Anyame. And let's do a set of fast ones. Again, be safe, whatever you can do. And how's you ready? Hitch, knee, san, shake, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, chu. And you may. And step out into shikadachi, elbows to knees, breathe. Straighten your legs, chest to your right knee. Ich, knee, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Left. Ich, knee, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Back to shikadachi. Drop your butt. Bring your feet together, not all the way. Drop down into squat. Heels on the mat. So if you can't get this low, just keep your heel or your feet further apart. If you can, even get your shoulders between your knees. And hands on the mat. Slide forward. And you actually go back a bit, and so people can see. Slide forward. Keep your butt on your heels in Seiza. All the way to the mat. Up. Drop between your heels. All the way back. Up. Slide forward again, nice and slowly. Sit up, twist right, left, and bring your heels back underneath you again, back into the squat. Bring your butt up, all the way, straighten your legs, bring your feet in together, slowly up. Start with your lower back, work your way up through your ribs, to your shoulders, shoulders back, head up straight, head back, raise your arms, not your fingers, and start raising your fingers too, hands up, arms up, stretch back, forward, drop your elbows, drop your chin, hands down by your sides, twist right, left, step out, and shake it loose. And that's it for today. Mock so, into your nose, out your mouth. So yame. And informal bow.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Okay, thank you for coming today. And hope to see you next time.